Hi everybody and welcome. We're making an onion rava dosa today with a variation. We're making a pepper jack cheese onion rava dosa, and the dosa is a savory crepe. An onion rava dosa is a dosa batter with onions, cilantro, curry leaves. You will find the recipe in the description. And the rava dosa is different from the regular dosa because it has a much more watery or thin batter, as you can see, than the regular dosa. We're using some pepper jack cheese, so it's going to be slightly spicy. It has jalapenos in it. And for our toppings, we're using some sliced tomatoes, diced cilantro, and onions. And you will also need some oil to drizzle over your dosa once you pour it onto the pan. And we're going to get started. Very simple and delicious dosa. I have a nice heavy pan. It's an iron pan that's heating on the stove. You could dip a paper towel in oil and just rub it over to make sure that it's evenly coated with a thin film of oil. Mix your batter really well because it has rava or suji. Drizzle oil. And let it brown. We're going to give it a few minutes. When it starts browning, we're going to grate some cheese on it. So now that our dosa is cooked, we're going to grate some of that pepper jack cheese on. It's a mildly spicy cheese. It has jalapeno in it and Monterey Jack cheese. And we're going to let that cheese melt for a few minutes. I've turned the heat down because our dosa is already cooked. We're just waiting for the cheese to melt. So once our cheese is melty, we're going to sprinkle some of our toppings. You could add peppers. I'm adding onions and tomatoes with some chopped fresh cilantro. And because it's so delicate, I'm going to be very careful when I ease it off the pan onto a plate I have right next to it here. Crispy lattice-like rava dosa with pepper jack cheese. Enjoy!